Hi, my name's Matt. I am starting this channel because, well, basically, what I saw in the school I teach is that we have teachers who are very proud that they've made a lesson playing with AI. That's fantastic. We have students who are very happy that they completed an assignment using AI. And we have teachers who are very happy that they graded the assignments and saved themselves some time using AI. We're at a point here where I'm just going to look at when is a good time to use AI. How is AI can it benefit the teaching and learning process? I don't have all the answers. I do know that after 26 years of being a math teacher, what I do know is that we as a math community can't get on board for a single item. So I don't expect all of us educators as a group to wind up getting on board with the same idea. In the math world, we have, hey, let them use a calculator because we don't have time uh, to teach everything we have to teach and be efficient at the arithmetic. Calculators are good for arithmetic. Calculators are good for knowing what the square root of 6 is, the sine of 28 degrees. Those are the things that calculator, that technology is useful for. On the other side, we have a lot of math teachers who are like, hey, we need you to be able to do this by hand. Multiplying a 4-digit by a 3-digit number is imperative to real life. And we all know it's not. I believe that those teachers who believe that multiplying a 4-digit by 3-digit number is elegant to them and they hold value and they want to transfer that value on to students. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having pride in your subject matter and saying, I want students to be able to do this. I find great pleasure in it. They should find great pleasure in it. The problem is in the math world, we all know that there are too many people out there who wear a badge of honor of, I was never good at math. You might be one of them. I don't know. And I don't know if they were never good at math because they didn't memorize their multiplication tables like a teacher wanted, or they don't find the same elegance, or the persistence to do difficult things was just too much. I don't know. Uh, People succeed at things for different reasons. And why people don't like math, I don't know. It's a lot to remember. Every test is cumulative. That plays a part, I'm sure. But in the end, what we're doing is we're just trying to figure out how to juggle the technology that will transform education. Now, I believe it will transform education just like the internet did, just like the smart board. Wait, does anybody really have a smart board anymore outside of K-8? I don't know. I don't know. I know my current school, the high schools, there are very few in the building anymore. Um, but it's here. I don't know what the right or wrong is, but we have to learn how to handle it. Just like we have to learn how to handle calculators, how to uh, handle Google, and then how now do we handle a AI platform. In this case, I'm going to talk a lot about ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT, and we go from there. Um, but as this channel grows, I might venture off into other platforms, but there's probably a lot that are in common. But some are more geared towards this and trained better on that. Excuse me. But I don't know. I'm just doing this. If I get some, if there's some people out there that want the content, they'll consume it. And if there's people out there who don't want the content, then they won't. And I don't mind. I'm just uh, in my 26th year of teaching and trying to find something that keeps my brain moving, I guess. Um, I can solve a Rubik's cube, but I can't solve a Rubik's cube in 17 seconds. I can figure some stuff out. I can talk through some stuff, and some of you are going to agree with me. Some of you aren't, and I understand that. I've lived with that my entire career about a calculator. This will be no different. But we have to learn that Google, text box, ChatGPT, text box, not the same thing. Looks a lot alike. These two things look a lot alike based on the idea of web development. What we have to know is that when we type something in here, it goes off, it comes back with information. When we type something off in here, it goes out, it comes back with something that is generated. It's called generative AI. It generates things. Now, how we talk to this thing in this little text box, completely different than how we talk to the Google. The Google's different. We know how to talk to Google. We did the whole pluses and quotation marks and stuff like that. We learned all the markup so that we could manipulate Google to do what we wanted. Now we're at ChatGPT. Those same things don't work the same way. Looks the same. Looks the same. Not the same. It will generate stuff for us. We can make a lesson plan. We can make a rubric. We can do various things uh, that it'll do for us. But how we can manipulate this machine in order to help with education and stuff is all I'm going to try to do. I'm going to over the course of this little task that I gave myself, I'm going to uh, try to show some stuff that works for me, what I see as helpful and what I don't see as helpful. Just like if I have a calculator, doing multiplying a 4-digit by a 3-digit number, helpful. Making a histogram or a bar chart or a pie chart, maybe not as much help from the calculator. So we got to be able to swing some things. Making a pie chart, we got to figure out percentages and degrees and stuff. So the calculator plays a part, but it doesn't give us the direct answer. So how do these things just kind of work together with the way we teach? So I'm just going to make some videos on different things I can do with this. You can try them on your own, see what you can get done. Uh, you can shoot me an email, try to figure out, can we make something, make a comment on a video. Uh, if they're good comments, I'll keep reading. If they're bad comments, I'll shut them off. I mean, I'm just making videos to make videos to get my voice out there and may make my thoughts clearer as I go through this. So if you want to stick around, I appreciate it. Next video, we'll just do something for the difference between the two.